Life is suffering.
There's nothing I like more than a cup of angel's tears, but the best part about drinking angel's tears isn't actually drinking it. It's making the angels cry and then holding them upside down by the ankles over a bowl and shaking them like a teenage girl shakes her mistake. Oops, I meant baby. But let's start with the basics. To be ignorant, in its most simplistic and easily searchable form, is to just not know what the you're talking about. Whether it's not knowing how to do something or an unfamiliarity with it, ignorance is just that. Spoiler alert, you're dumber than you think. And that does apply to folks who think they know what they're talking about. Now, before you people turn up your noses and say, well, I don't say ignorant things because I know better, you know, I'm smart, so I'm not ignorant. Really? Yeah. You can pull your thumb out of your ass and tell me you like being wrong, because in order to be right, you have to be wrong first. Nobody likes being wrong. Well, not that kind of wrong. You all start out as these stupid sacks of tissue and postpartum depression-inducing shrieking. But though ignorance and stupidity and lack of knowledge are natural, ignorance is fed by fear. Fear change. Fear of being wrong, of looking foolish. Fear of losing everything that you think you know. It's terrifying. Yeah, that fear is of losing that squishy ball of comfort around your brain called ego. I'm going to teach you the optimal way of being ignorant. Being ignorant is all about confidence. That's the thing. It's easy to be ignorant, but to be effectively ignorant and to continue to keep your ignorance, you have to be sure of yourself. And besides, who wouldn't want to think so highly of themselves that they actually know better than teachers and professionals and doctors and, you know, people who have spent years in their lives dedicated to very specific subjects for no apparent reason except that they're nerds? Isn't it so much easier to just convince yourself that you know better than everyone else? I mean, how else would pyramid schemes continue to work? Looking at you, MLMs. Please. Yeah, nice loophole you found there. But really, all these opinions you have aren't really opinions. They're feelings. And really, if you feel like you're right, who can convince you otherwise? The Nile ain't just a river in Egypt, as the saying goes. This tastes like shit, but spitters are quitters. You want a real example of people being confident in their ignorance? Look at all the people with, like, crazy caterpillar eyebrows or, like, the shading that gives them that weird unibrow thing. Those people can look at themselves in the mirror every day and think that they look fine, and not like they stumbled out of some awful Sims game made by your friends when you want to make fun of them. But I gotta say, willful ignorance is my personal favorite, because not only do you have access to information and you're choosing not to educate yourself, but you're also validating the opinions of other people who believe the same stupid shit that you do. Isn't that just perfect? So long as they don't figure out you're full of shit, who cares? The haters, or as Olyve would say it. Because anyone who criticizes you is a hater. And in order for you to stay ignorant, you can't accept criticism. Anyone who disagrees with you, they don't matter. Unless it has something to do with you, or you by proxy, meaning somebody close to you. Who cares? Who cares about the neighbor throwing his wife into the wall every night? It's none of your business. Who cares about integrity if a good conspiracy will get you millions of views. Why should you educate yourself about anything if you've already made up in your mind that you're right? But this is where that confidence is key. Complete commitment. You have to be so sure that you're right that you can look at a picture of dead school children and call it a hoax. Because to be reasonable and sympathetic, well, that wouldn't get you attention now, would it? Here's a question for you jackasses. How many of you went to the CDC website and actually read about the damn coronavirus? You people are losing your mind over the common f***ing cold. I mean, it makes pneumonia and a couple other diseases, but it's all the f***ing same thing. You're acting like it's the damn zombie apocalypse. You're hoarding toilet paper like f***ing dragons with eternal diarrhea. Now this would all be hilarious to me if I had my little H1N1 fiasco a few years back. Yeah, you know what? Swine flu, that was all me. I blame it on marketing, because if Twitter had been as big as it is now, swine flu would have killed. It would have been great. If it had gone the way I wanted it to, I wouldn't be possessing the body of an idiot. But I have to say, I still love the this strain is stirring up. It gave racists a fresh target. I mean, they haven't hit the Asian people in a while. I know, Andrew Yang, but, you know, who gives a about him? Nerds. That's who. It gave health bloggers a whole new way to show their to you, thinking that they're gonna be able to cure your common cold or your coronavirus with a fucking injection full of yogurt or something. Yeah, no, just yeah, put that in your ass. Put everything in your ass. It'll cure your cancer. Sure, stick it up your ass. Maybe it'll cure cancer. Who the knows? Try it. Stick things up your ass. I encourage this. Late Night even got some half-decent jokes out of it. And all because it's easier on your little pea brains to read the headlines instead of the articles. Ignorance is bliss. Well, for the ignorant. So, enjoy your newfound ignorance. Shut your eyes tight to the suffering of others beyond your minuscule circle of existence. But know, there is one truth none of you can escape. No matter how many stories you've heard or Reddit common threads you've read through, or how much time you've spent during your brief blip of existence, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because there's one person who will never lie to you. And it's not me. Not your family or your friends or even God. No matter what you believe, no matter what you feel. And God, do you people have so many feelings. The truth will find you. And when you're crying to the heavens over the loss of your unvaccinated child, consumed with the anguish of being wrong and the crushing weight of the truth, fill up the bathtub, plug in the toaster, and let me watch. Follow me on Twitter. Give us money. I don't know. What else am I supposed to say? Just hit all the buttons. What do you mean we're out of toilet paper? Guess I'm in a box again.
Life is suffering.